Hey MR family, it's Coach Robert here. I am super pumped to be giving you Sunday's workout. A quick couple announcements. The schedule for this weekend, so you're seeing this today's class will be at 10 a.m. as well as Memorial Day Monday is going to be at 10 a.m. So Sunday, Monday are 10 a.m. Tuesday we don't have class, but then Wednesday we'll resume back to our previous virtual schedule. Also, as you know, with the reopening, we are close, but our mayor has not given us the approval quite yet. So our plan at this point in time is to be prepared, ready to open, hopefully for the first week of June. But again, we can't say it enough how much we thank you, our members, for supporting us during these crazy times. And we're very close to the end, so stay committed for these last few weeks here as we get prepared and get the okay from the mayor to reopen. So it's just going to be a little past the Illinois date. With that being said, we also do have exciting events like Beer WOD and Murph that are coming up. We're still doing those. We're going to wait until the reopening and make those happen. And, of course, be checking out that new website. If you have any questions for us coaches, just email us. It's our first name at movementrepublic.com. For our workout today, we got a fun one. We have 3 rounds of burden run as well as 100 double unders. Before we get to that, I'm going to go over our warm-up, which is a 12-minute EMOM. So I'm super excited to go through all of those movements with you very quickly. How this EMOM will work is you'll have a 1-minute clock. It beeps it every minute. You're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest, and you're going to do 12 different movements throughout the whole thing. So these are what the movements will look like. First minute, we're getting ourselves warmed up, and we are going to be doing mountain climbers. So in that plank position, and then right here. If you start getting tired, instead of stopping, get into a deep lunge in between, and then go right back. We really want to do the 40 seconds if we can to get that heart rate up. Then the next one is going to be inchworm into 2 pigeons. So touching our toes, going all the way out, and then coming back. Or if you're ready for it, go ahead, go all the way out, push up, and come all the way back. And then into our pigeon. One side and then the other. Remember, we're not holding, we're just putting ourselves in that for 1 or 2 seconds there. Then the next one is going to be hollow rocks. For hollow rocks, right here, feet and shoulder blades off the ground. Now I'm in hollow, belly button towards the ground. And now we're rocking. 40 seconds, 20 off. Next one will be single unders and high knees. So if you have a jump rope, go ahead and grab that jump rope. If you're indoors like I am, where I have my jump rope, but it wasn't as nice out, I would just grab 2 pens here and go ahead and do high knees and practice that wrist motion at the same time, really trying to relax my shoulders and my wrists and everything in between for that one. Air squats is next. So right here, remember we're breaking below parallel and we're coming back up. 40 seconds. Single leg, single unders. So same kind of thing, grab those pens again or your jump rope here. 1 leg is up and then I'm going 20 seconds. And then, or the full 40 seconds for that. We'll get the other leg in a minute here. We'll go ahead and do frog squats. So frog squats, we're grabbing onto our ankles and squatting and coming back up. From a side angle, squatting up and coming back down. Okay? Then go ahead and get that other leg. So now I'm doing this one. You can see here. Grab those pens or keep the wrist motion going. And then we will go into jumping squats. So, right here, feet off the ground every time, breaking below parallel, feet off the ground. Double unders this time. Same thing with these, getting those wrists really moving, but height on that jump. Now, for today's workout, the replacement of double unders is tuck jumps. So, start opening up to that. Don't worry about the wrists as much, and start getting into those high tuck jumps. The key with this tuck jump here is knee above hip crease every time. Okay? So they gotta get that height there. And then last one is gonna be burpees. So right here and back up. And chest touching and back up the whole time. 40 seconds, 20 off, and that's your warm-up. I misplaced the minutes just a little bit there, but as long as we get all of those and do a nice 12-minute, you're gonna be good to go for this workout today. Now, for those of you who are not doing it at home, are able to do the burden run with a decent amount of weight, go ahead, grab a plate, something like that, and make that 500 track. Go ahead and do that, and then give us those 100 double unders. There's 3 rounds of that, and go ahead and do that if you have the space and the ability. I know for me, I have a 45-pound plate. I have my jump rope, so as long as it's nice out tomorrow, I'll be out there just doing that workout the way it's written. Now, if it's rainy or if you come to class tomorrow, we're gonna abbreviate this into 3 rounds of 30 weighted step-ups followed by 30 lateral tuck jumps. So what that would look like, if you only have a chair, so some of us I know rented out boxes, and that's great. Let's go ahead and just use those. But if you only have a chair, then step-ups right here, step up, and then come back down, right? Both feet tap at the ground, at the top, at the bottom. Ideally, you have some weight with you, so you have a few different options with this weight. You can do right here with the weight at the side here. You can hold it in front rack. This would be a little bit more similar to burden run, or you can do right here in this goblet position. If you have things like that, same thing with the kettlebell. All those positions would work just the same. Tomorrow, what I may do if it is raining, I may get that wall ball out and completely recreate the burden, right? So right here, I do want to be mindful of what side it's on and how much time that is. So I'll switch over and get to the other side and then go again. And make sure you're mindful about which foot is leading as well on those. Okay? And then the next piece of this is a lateral tuck jump. If you have a PVC or something to stick up, that's great. This one, I can just do, if you look from this angle here, I can just jump over it, right? So, like so. Or if I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty confident, I can get even a little bit closer and then make that jump over, right? So, really just depends on your space and what you're provided, but yeah, you definitely want to make sure we're jumping high and over each and every one of those, making sure that tuck jump is high too. That's 3 rounds as well, so it is 50 weighted step-ups, 30 lateral jumps, and 5 rounds through. So it's gonna be a doozy, it's gonna be a good one, but make sure you come ready for it because that's gonna get us ready for that Murph workout and all the other ones that we're coming back to real soon. Mobility-wise, calf smashes. If you have a barbell, you'll just roll it out right back here. If not, you can find some, like a foam roller. That's great. Or we can just kind of dive in deep here with the side of our chair and do that. So whatever you think is best for you and what you're feeling. And then a calf stretch is going to be right here. And just kind of that runner stretch, leg straight here, knee towards here, and pulling through. You can also, to get deeper into the calf, so this is hamstring and calf. Once I bend at my knee here, that'll get even deeper into the calf. So that's your post-WOD mobility. See how you feel. You might need a little bit more quad heavy if you do the at-home one. But overall, you definitely want to be stretching out those legs after today to get ready for Mondays as well as the rest of the week. That's all I have for Sunday. Stay tuned for Monday's class. Again, 10 a.m. Sunday and Monday. And I really look forward to seeing you all in person very, very soon.